Zord Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Zord Rider, Zord Rider.
Hello everyone, it's Zord Rider here, and this is my first TFNation video. Sorry Dave, I know this will annoy you. Basically, first of all, I can't believe it's June already. It's scary to think that half the year's gone. So much stuff has happened, and it's just crazy to think that really we're halfway through 2018. And believe it or not, I hadn't bought a TFN ticket until yesterday. And basically it was because I just hadn't got round to it. I knew I'd be going. I just hadn't got round to buying one, to be honest with you. And when I checked the prices, I thought, oh God, 75 quid. I have bought a weekend ticket. I am going to go to the concert on the night to see Stan Bush. I think that'll be pretty cool, a one-off experience. Probably never get to see him again, so I think that's a must. I'm on the fence whether I will be staying or not, simply because of hotel prices. James Soundwave 1980 on Twitter has kindly offered for me to bunk in with him. He's got a twin room, so I may take him up on that offer, but I'm undecided as of yet. But yeah, so I bought a ticket. We've got, couple of months, really. I think it's going to be a very different experience for me this year, personally, because in the past couple of years, it's built up. So it was the last AA, the first TFN, then it was like, I want to stay for the 2 nights, I'm going to have the full experience. And I found the experience last year for the whole 3 days personally quite exhausting. On top of being away a lot with my current job, I'm not really feeling staying in hotels, to be honest with you. But as I say, I might stay the 1 night. But I think it's just going to be a bit of a different experience for me. I'm not going to be going in there and blowing money left, right and centre on toys, simply because I'm not... To say I'm not into Transformers is incorrect. That's not wrong. That's a statement's wrong. But what I find lately is the stuff that I'm buying is I'm a little bit more reserved with my purchases. I'm not going out and buying, spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds every single month on robots, because you know what? I'm nearly 34 and that's probably not the right thing to do. But I still get enjoyment out of these things, and I am really, really excited. Guest-wise, apart from Stan Bush, there's no one really sticking out for me. I like to meet the people who are involved in the G1 movie. I would like to get my DVD signed by those. Of course, I got Shrapnel last year. The guy who played Shrapnel, sorry. So Stan Bush will be signing that, of course he will. But there's nothing else really signature-wise sticking out. The comic book artists and writers, I've got those signed to death the last couple of years, so I probably won't be doing any of those. And I was hoping for a really big voice actor. But you know what, Stan Bush is a coup and it's a great thing to have, so fair play to the people at TFN, that's stunning. I'm looking forward to the dealer room, of course I am. I think last year the dealer room was a little bit overpriced. I mentioned this in my thoughts video from last TFN. There was a lot of marked up items, no bargains to be had, no negotiations even on the Sunday, which was the whole point of me staying to the Sunday so I can nick some bargains. But you know what, I still managed to... I didn't actually spend all my money last year. I still got some good bots, and the most expensive bot I ever bought, MP36 Megatron, he's pride of place in my case up there, as you can see him just over my shoulder. But John Borders Dude asked a question on one of my comments. What am I looking to buy this year from TFN? I think my big purchase, if it's there, is going to be Power of the Primes Predaking. Simply because Predaking was the Transformer that got me back into collecting the 30th anniversary one. He was the figure that brought me back into Transformers, and I just really like the look of him. Yes, his waist's a little bit high, but sorry, a little bit long, but he looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on him. And I was a bit disappointed last year that I didn't pick up Triptychon. I ended up picking him up from Smith's about 2 weeks later or something like that. So, yeah. So probably Power of the Primes, Predaking, he's going to be the big purchase. I would like a Generation 1 Swoop, for those of you that know me. He's my holy grail. I really, really like him if I can get my hands on him. Also, maybe a reissue or an encore Omega Supreme would be nice. Other than that, I mean, G1 wise, I'm not a million miles away from getting all the characters that I really wanted when I was a kid. A G1 Fort Max, of course, but I'm not going to be picking up one of those cheap. So I think that's off the radar. And a bludgeon, maybe, pretend a bludgeon. Other than that, maybe just picking up a few bits here and there. I like to spend a little bit of money on Toy Food because the guys there are amazing and it all goes towards a good cause. So I want to be trying to get all my purchases from there if they have the toy I want, if that makes sense. I remember last year there was a, what was it the year before? I think it might have been the year before actually. There was a Generations Thundercracker, and I think he was actually the same price as a brand new one on another store, but I bought the second-hand one from Toy Food because I knew it went to a better cause. So I'm going to definitely be looking through there and seeing if there's some bargains. I regretted not picking up a Browning that was on there last year for 30 quid. So maybe I might get a little bit lucky this year, who knows. But looking forward to seeing what those lads have got. And the thing that I like about the Toy Food store is you've got some stuff that's really rare and probably will cost you a fair amount, but it's a fair price if that makes sense. And you can pick up stuff for a couple of pound on there, which is amazing. And I want to be trying to maybe pick up a few bots like these, or like the one I've just threw on the floor. Downshift, a few of the Cybertron and the Energon bots that I might have missed out on, simply because they're just cheap, cheerful fun, to be honest with you. I think this guy here is called Sledgehammer. Actually, I wouldn't mind, I know this is a combiner, I wouldn't mind trying to get the other limbs for this, just giggles really, shits and giggles, but there you go. Other than that, maybe a Titans Return Octane and Overlord if they're going for the right price. But it's not going to be about the toys for me as such this year. I just want to see some people who, over the last couple of months through work, I've lost touch with. So people like James, Soundwave 1980, Graham, I know John Greaves is coming, I'm looking forward to seeing him. Collector 75, Mr. Wilderness, SMS number 1, Emily, all of those people. I'm just looking forward to seeing you guys, to be honest, for a little bit, having a drink and having a catch up, and it'll be nice to talk about what's going on in the world of Transformers and actually our lives as well, to be honest with you, because let's face it, we've all got real lives that we go to. So yeah, I'm not gonna do hopes and fears and all that kind of stuff, because maybe I'll do one closer to the time. But I think it'd be interesting to see actually the stuff that I mentioned I want in this video, and maybe if I do another TFN video, who knows. If I actually pick up those when I do a haul video, be interesting to see, wouldn't it? So let me know if you're going to TFN. Let me know what you're excited about, what toys you're looking for. Let me know if you want to ask me any questions about TFN. I've been to the last 3 conventions there now, and yeah, I'm becoming a little bit used to it really. So just let me know what you think. Other than that, yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not going to edit it down or anything like that. So hope you've enjoyed watching. I've been Zort Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.